Hey everyone, welcome back to the MUFC Corner, your home for everything Manchester United. And today, we've got a big one. It's not about a transfer, not about youth prospects, but about Gary Neville and what he just said about the current Manchester United squad. Neville's comments are making waves, and to be honest, he didn't hold back. With the Europa League Final looming and Tottenham as the potential opponent, the former United captain made a pretty blunt call that's left fans divided. So, let's break it all down. What Neville said, why he said it, and what it really means for this United side. Let's start with the big headline. Gary Neville believes this Manchester United squad isn't good enough. Not for major trophies, not for the standards we expect. Now, coming from someone who captained United during its most dominant era, someone who played under Sir Alex Ferguson, who saw what it took to win titles consistently, this isn't just random pundit talk. It stings. But maybe it needs to. According to Neville, the current squad lacks both the depth and mentality required to win big games consistently. And with a potential Europa League final coming up, possibly against a resurgent Spurs side under Ange Postecoglou, he's questioning whether United have what it takes to get over the line. Let's be honest, we've all seen the inconsistency this season. United have had some high points, sure, beating big teams, a few exciting comebacks, but they've also had some absolute collapses. Games where the midfield disappeared, the defense looked lost, and the attack lacked sharpness. Neville pointed out that United still doesn't have a clear identity on the pitch. And he's right. You look at top clubs, City, Liverpool, even Arsenal, and yes, Spurs under Postecoglou, and they all have a distinct playing style. You know what you're going to get. But with United, it's still uncertain. Some days we press high, other days we sit back, and often it just feels reactive. Neville also mentioned that while there are some individually talented players, think Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, Lisandro Martinez, there's no cohesive unit that functions together, especially under pressure. And that's a huge problem heading into a European final. The Europa League isn't the Champions League, but make no mistake, it's a major trophy. It's a route back into Europe's top table. And winning a final is about more than tactics. It's about mindset, unity, and belief. And Neville, quite frankly, doesn't think this squad has those ingredients right now. One of the points he really emphasized was that this team doesn't scare anyone. That's a big statement. Back in his day, United would walk onto the pitch and command respect. Teams were already mentally one goal down before the match even started. But now, teams feel they can take the game to United. They know if they're organized and hungry, they'll have chances. That's a dramatic shift from the aura United once had. Neville also mentioned the uncertainty surrounding the managerial position, the ownership situation, and the lack of clear structure in recruitment. These things add up. You can't build a dominant squad without stability from the top down. And now let's talk about the potential Europa League final against Tottenham. This is where it gets real. Spurs under Postecoglou play with high intensity, quick transitions, and belief. Even without European experience this season, they've been one of the most exciting teams in England. And if United face them in the final, it won't be easy. Neville said that in a one-off game, anything can happen. But he also said he wouldn't be surprised if United were outplayed, unless something major changes in terms of approach, discipline, and squad selection. He questioned whether players are mentally prepared for the big stage. We've seen them freeze before, in big cup games, in high-pressure league fixtures. And finals expose your weaknesses. If you're not locked in for 90 or even 120 minutes, you pay the price. So what does this mean for United going forward? Neville believes that regardless of the outcome in the final, the summer will be massive. The squad needs reinforcements, yes, but also players who bring leadership and hunger. Too many players, he said, are just comfortable. It's not just about buying talent, it's about getting the right characters. Players who want to fight, who want to win, not just show up for a paycheck and Instagram highlights. He also hinted that the club needs a clearer footballing direction, from ownership to the director of football to the manager. Until that structure is solid, the squad will always reflect chaos. Now here's the thing, some fans will say Neville is being too harsh, that we're in a rebuilding phase, that it takes time. And sure, that's a valid point. But Neville's argument is, this is Manchester United. The expectations are higher. And if we accept mediocrity now, we risk drifting further from the elite. He's not saying the players are bad. He's saying they're not good enough, yet, to get United back to the top. And unless the squad is rebuilt with a clearer plan, we'll be stuck in this cycle of false hope and frustration. Look, hearing this kind of criticism hurts, especially from a club legend. But sometimes, the truth needs to be blunt. And Neville is speaking from experience. He's been in dressing rooms that won trophies. He knows what a winning culture looks like. And he's just not seeing that in this current squad. As United fans, we can only hope that the club listens and starts making decisions not just for short-term survival, but long-term greatness. So, what do you think? Is Gary Neville right? Are the current United players just not good enough for major silverware? Or is he being too harsh? Do you believe this team can step up in the Europa League Final? Or are we in for more disappointment? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest from the MUFC Corner. Thanks for watching, and as always, glory, glory Man United.